welcome back to Akshata's Recipes. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, all of us love to eat dark, green, leafy vegetables because we know they're really good for us. They have a lot of iron, vitamins, but yet sometimes we don't know how to make the dish really interesting. Today I have brought for you fenugreek leaves or meethi leaves, and I'm going to show you 3 ways in which you can incorporate this in your diet. And the recipes are so delicious that you want to make it all the time. You can give it to your family members, and I'm sure they're going to love it too. They're a big hit at my place, and I try and incorporate this at least once a week in my family's diet. Now watch the video till the end because I will be telling you about all the goodness that is there in these fenugreek seeds or meethi leaves, fenugreek leaves or meethi leaves which have been bestowed upon us by nature. So I hope you like today's video, and if you do, then don't forget to give it a big like. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and become a part of Akshata's Recipes family. And once you do, click the bell so every time I put up a new video, you'll get a message that Akshata's put up a recipe or a vlog, so you won't miss out anything happening on my channel. So let's get started then with these 3 amazing recipes. So our first vegetable is this peat perun methi chi bhaji. So here I've heated up about 1 tablespoon of oil in a pan, and once the oil is hot, I've put about 1/4 teaspoon of mohri seeds, rye or mustard seeds. Once they begin to splutter, I've added 1/4 teaspoon of hing or asafoetida, 1/4 teaspoon of harad, and just 2 green chilies cut up into 4. Then I'm going to add 1 medium onion chopped and fry it very well with all of the other ingredients. Now once the onion becomes nice and translucent, it should get well fried on a low to medium flame. We are going to add this methi. Now the methi has to be first plucked, all the leaves. It has to be soaked in some water with salt in it and then thoroughly washed and then chopped fine. So then I'm just going to add these chopped up methi leaves. Roughly about 1 cup will do. And we're going to saute this very well with all of the other bagar items. Now once that is done, we're going to add some salt to the methi. And then we're going to add 1 cup of chickpea flour. We're going to fry this chickpea flour well with the methi. The methi leaves a lot of water, but you can add a sprinkle of water on the top and just keep frying it till it all comes well together. And then we're just going to cover it and cook it for a while, for about 2 to 3 minutes, until it's nice and cooked. And then your peat perun methi chi bhaji is all ready. It's simply delicious as the chickpea flour nicely fluffs up and is really full of flavor. Now we're going to make these methi parathas or methi theplas as you call them. So again, I've done the same thing with the methi. I've washed it thoroughly, chopped it up fine, roughly about 1 cup. Now I'm going to grind a paste. So in this paste, I'm going to be using about 8 to 10 small cloves of garlic or lasoon. To that, I'm going to add about 4 light green chilies. Now these are less spicy, they're not very spicy. So I'm going to add that, and I'm also going to add some salt to taste. And I'm going to grind this to a very coarse paste.
Now this is a very key important to the theplas because this really adds all the flavor. So you get a thick paste like this, a nice coarse paste. That's what we're looking for. We don't want a very fine paste. And we're going to add this paste to our chopped up methi leaves. Next we'll go in some haldi powder, about 1/4 teaspoon of haldi or turmeric powder, a little bit of cumin seeds and a little bit of hing. Then of course we're going to add some salt to taste, and we're going to add 1 tablespoon each of besan or chickpea flour and rice flour or tandoori peat. And then we're going to add 1 big cup of whole wheat flour. And by adding a little water, we're going to knead a dough. Now this dough is of the same consistency as our chapatis or rotis. And we're going to rest this dough for about 10 minutes so that everything comes well together. So just cover and keep it in a nice dark, cool place. And then we're just going to make small line size balls just like we would with a roti or a simple paratha or a chapati or a puri, and then we're just going to roll it out using some whole wheat flour like this. And I like to add less leaves. I don't like it to be too green. It should have a little bit of yellow tinge with this green leaves. Now we're also going to keep a pan for heating on a low to medium flame, and once our pan is nice and hot, we're going to roast the thepla on one side for about half a minute or so, or less than that, and then just flip it over and then just apply some clarified butter or ghee on one side, and then flip that over too and apply a little bit of clarified butter or ghee on the other side too. Now these theplas are so delicious and they have a very long shelf life. So if you make these, they last for about 2 to 3 days in your refrigerator, and you can just warm them up whenever you want to. You can keep them and store them in a nice airtight container. They make a lovely tiffin item, any time snack item, and they're so delicious too. So these are methi parathas, also known as theplas. Now our third recipe, which is a big favorite at my home. My son loves methi malai. He doesn't like peas, so I skip putting in the peas. That's why it's only methi malai, not methi malai matar. So the same thing goes. Again, you will wash them very well. You have to wash methi very well. You have to soak it in some water with salt and then clean, wash it up thoroughly. Then I'm going to heat 1 tablespoon of oil, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera to it once the oil is nice and hot. Then I'll add 1 light green chili, which I've cut up very fine. I'm going to saute the chili in the oil. Then I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. So that is about 5 cloves of garlic and half an inch of ginger. Saute all of this very well. Next we'll go in 1 medium-sized onion chopped fine. Saute the onion fine too. Saute the finely chopped onion too. Then we're going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of haldi powder or turmeric powder. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of coriander or dhania powder. I have a recipe of how to make dhania powder, cumin powder and pepper powder at home. I'll leave a link of that below. Then we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. This gives a lovely color to the recipe, to the dish, without adding much of spice to it. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of tomato ketchup or tomato sauce. This is also, it really elevates the taste of this dish. So don't leave out this. And then we're going to add all of our methi leaves. We're going to saute it well with all of the other ingredients. Then we're going to add our salt to taste and also about 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. We're going to mix everything well together, and then we're just going to add half a cup of cream and 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala. I have a recipe for homemade garam masala. I'll leave that in the link below. Now the key is that you have to saute this very well till everything comes together, and as you fry it, keep on a low to medium flame. You will see that the consistency of it changes. It starts becoming a very dry and yet amazing dish because of the cream. So all of the ingredients come together and it's really very delicious. Now cover it for about 2 minutes and let it all come together and cook very well. And then you will see after you uncover the dish, it all comes together and it really tastes amazing. Now if you like, you can add some peas to this, you can add some cubes of paneer to this. It really tastes really amazing. So this is our amazing delicious methi malai. So friends, I hope you liked these 3 recipes of today. And don't forget to give it a big like. Don't forget to hit the red subscribe button. Click the bell so you'll get updates of my channel. And watch the video till the end because I am giving you all the benefits of eating methi or fenugreek leaves. And I will catch you in my next video. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.